Hello, and welcome to Oso Libre this month for October 2020. I'm your host, Michael Barreto. This month, we have some exciting features, such as bottling. We're going to be out on the bottling truck, see all the processes that go into the finished product for your wine bottle. Then Jeanine's going to give us a little bit of background on numbers and wine. A lot of questions that we get, and she's going to answer quite a few of them. Then, unbeknown to me until we were actually filming this segment, I found out that Ashley had never used a barbecue grill before. So she's going to learn. And then lastly, Chris is back from assignment. He wants to talk to us a little bit about the staff that we have here and just part of the human side of sustainability and our SIP program. So as we get ready to that, just remember, if you like what you see, please like us. And especially when we're doing new episodes, please subscribe to us on YouTube. I was watching a show the other day and found out that some guy that eats cat food and reviews it has more subscribers than we do. And I'd really like to beat him this week. So please help me out on that one. Enjoy the rest of the show. Hello, and welcome to Behind the Cellar Door for October 2020. We're coming to you from the past, September 23rd to be exact. That is the day that we are bottling our 2017 Carnal, which most of you will find in your next wine club shipments. Also on this day, we're bottling a 2019 Barreto, which is Estate Viognier, and a 2017 Revolution, which is a winemaker blend that we have, featuring Petit Syrah, Tempranillo, and Tannat. It's an interesting blend that I know you can't wait to try. What I'm going to do is bring a couple shots to you here in the cellar, and then out on the bottling truck. You can probably hear the glass rattling around in the background. We'll probably do some shots on the truck and then come back out to talk about what's going on. Okay? First of all, the wine that we're bottling, and I'm going to be talking about the Carnal specifically, was in barrels. We took the wine out of barrels this past weekend. If you look over here, you can see the empty barrels marked 17 Carnal. They were removed from barrel using a free flow system where we don't use pumps. We actually use nitrogen to pressurize the barrels and move the wine into the tank. Over here are our bottling tanks. It is mid-morning, so we've already completed the Barreto. We're now working on the Carnal. When we started, the wine was above the tasting valve, about right here. And now we're about halfway through the blend. And then we'll be moving on to the Revolution tank, and that will probably take us till about 1:30 in the afternoon today, and our fall bottling will be completed. Now let's take a couple looks at what's going on in the bottling truck, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, I'm standing on the steps of the bottling truck. This is the equipment that puts the wine into the bottles. And we have new bottles of 2017 Carnal making its way into the cases. And so the empty glass is taken out of boxes and put on the conveyor belt. The first machine fills the bottles to exactly 750 milliliters. Then the bottle is corked. After that, a capsule is placed on, this shiny silver thing. Then it makes its way around to the label being applied. After that, the bottle is ready, goes to the beginning of the line or end, and is put in a case box, ready for shipment out to you. I hope you enjoyed your glimpse into the bottling line and the final step in the winemaking process. Now the wines are packaged up and almost ready for shipment. In our next episode, look forward to information about this year's harvest. It'll be the November episode, but we'll be talking about the harvest that most likely will happen in the middle of October. We'll have shots of the Primitivo and Cabernet Sauvignon, maybe, but probably not the Mourvedre, which is always the one that hangs out the longest. Look forward to those in our next program. And now, enjoy the rest of the program.
Hi guys, welcome to Wine by the Numbers. Jeanine here. We get countless questions in the tasting room about anywhere from how many gallons are in a barrel, how much wine do you produce. So today I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview of the Paso Robles average. So here, one plant will produce 11 pounds of grapes. And so here at Oso Libre, we have 726 vines per acre. 1 acre will produce about 4 tons of grapes. 4 tons is equal to 8 bins. 2 bins right here is equal to 1 ton. So 1 ton is 3 barrels worth of wine. So 1 barrel is 59 gallons, which is 25 cases of wine, which equals 300 bottles. A standard bottle of wine is 750 milliliters. It takes 2.5 pounds of grapes to produce 1 bottle of wine, and 1 vine will produce 4.5 bottles per plant. That wraps up my Wine by the Numbers today. I hope you guys learned a little something. Cheers!
Hi guys, it's me, Ashley. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to grill, and I'm going to tell you this is my first time grilling, everyone. So today we are going to be doing something that's not necessarily new but different. It's a cut of beef called a picanha, and it is actually very popular in Brazil and Portugal. It is actually, so picanha means, in Brazilian, it means the stick that the ranchers poke the cows with in their hindquarter. So it's part of like a sirloin calf. It has a really nice fat calf on it. And I'm going to trim it up and make some steaks, so we're going to throw them on the grill. Alright, so all we're going to do is I'm going to take my meat here. Been sitting out to get nice room temperature. Alright, look at that. Take the paper off. Alright. Nice fat calf there. Of course, we're going to put the fat down to cut it. Alright, so I got my meat. We're going to slice it against the grain here, and I'm going to try and make about 4 steaks. So let's see. Alright. Fat steak. 1. 2. 3. and check and flip them.
Okay.
Alright, so it's been another 5 minutes. We're going to check the temperature and then hopefully pull them off the grill. Alright. Flip them up here. Alright. Okay, they're all set. They look beautiful, guys. Let's head back into the kitchen. Alright, well, we're back in the kitchen and we have our perfectly grilled pecan steak here. And we're going to let it rest for a minute. And while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you about our new wine that we are pairing this lovely steak with today. So we have here our 2017 Revolution, just bottled, brand new. This is quite a big red blend we got here. Starts off with some Petite Syrah, Tannat, Tempranillo. It's got some Zin in there, and then finish off with some Cab Sauv and Mourvedre. So we're gonna take a little sip here. You know, I always like to drink. So look how dark that is. So pretty in the glass. Oh, that is very good. Welcome back, Revolution. We missed you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and slice into this here. Good slices going. Oh, look at that fat. And it smells delicious, guys. I really wish you could smell what's going on there. Okay, take a little bite here. Waiting patiently. Yes, very good pairing. Highly recommend, guys. Highly recommend. All right. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm gonna get back to my yummy steak here, and I'm gonna say bye for now, and I'll see you again next time in the kitchen.
Hey you guys, hi. This is Behr, and today I wanted to just spend a minute and talk about something I felt that is very important to Linda and I, and that relates to our employees and how it connects to our SIP, Sustainable in Practice, way of life that we have here at Oso Libre. Usually we're talking about the cows, the alpacas, and of course our wines and our viticulture and our Angus. But really it's the people in 2020 that we all agree, our families and the people, is most important to each of you out there and all of us here. We've got our employees which have been allowed to thrive here, but they also have to be careful to not spread coronavirus to their families and vice versa. But all of us collectively have our kids at home, our grandkids at home, our families together, and yet we're trying to forge a living. And really it's thanks to our wine club and thanks to our online sales, and now we are open outside. But it's really thanks to you. And so it's really with great gratitude that Linda and I just wanted to share our feeling of thanks with you. Our employees, I brought a list because there's a few of them, the part-timers, the other, and I just wanted to mention and thank, sort of with you, Barbara, Irma, Lucas and Petey, Zuri, Darian, John, Big John, who has some illness, so he hasn't been able to be with us. You all remember him, and he'll be back. Jeanine and Ashley, of course, Michael and Joey, who are our partners. Michael, of course, is the general manager as well as the winemaker. I don't want to forget Quentin, who's our lead in the taste room, Rochelle, who does weekend warrior work, and Luis, our cellar master. We really want to express that they wear their mask, of course, they stay social distance, and they do everything within their power to provide you with a good experience and still allow them to stay safe and allow you to stay safe as well. We just hope that 2020 brings some closure and that we can find a vaccine for this virus, but I felt it was important to touch on it today and to again thank our staff for their dedicated hard work and professionalism, and thank each of you, because we wouldn't be able to have our small business and do what we do here at Oso Libre if it wasn't for you, our wine club members.
I hope everyone enjoyed all that wonderful content that we had for you this month. Kind of joining you almost the eve before we start harvest here on the vineyard. It'll be the Primitivo around the 15th of October, and we should, everything's looking good. We've done some smoke tank tests. Everything is coming out clean for our little micro-ferments that we've done, so we're confident about what we're gonna get. So it should be a good vintage overall for us here up at the ranch. As the end of October nears, please keep an eye out for our Dia de los Muertos episode. We're gonna have a special episode with content featuring all around the traditions and history of the day. We'll have a couple recipes, a couple funny videos, and also if you'd like to submit photos and stories, we're gonna have an in memoriam segment at the end. So please feel free to send those to info@osolibre.com, and we will add them to the end of the Dia de los Muertos special. For now, that's going to do it for all of us here at the ranch, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining us.